Welcome to Hop Odysseys, where we're traveling around looking for breweries that make great beer, but also make a great contribution to their communities. So hop on for a beer I've never had in a place I've never been with a friend I haven't met yet.
There you go.
Yeah, finally, I kept it close enough. Hey, welcome to another episode of Hop Odysseys. I'm in Florence, Massachusetts, right next door to Northampton, Massachusetts, a stone's throw away from Amherst. And I'm at Brew Practitioners with the owner and founder, Tansy. So Tansy, tell me about the dream and how this place got started.
The dream. Well, so actually there's a picture right over there. You get a chance to see it. A group of me and my best friends went to Germany, 10-day beer trip, fell in love with it, and was like, we can make this happen when we go back home. So made it happen, put a business plan together, and here we are, 5 years later.
Yeah, fantastic. Hey, tell me about a woman owning a brewery. How many women own breweries? And tell me about people of color who own breweries.
So, not very many. I can say that much. I can't tell you the true statistic on the women-owned breweries, but I do know there are more women-owned breweries than there are black-owned breweries. There's 1% black-owned breweries in the Massachusetts area. So we are definitely meeting that definition of the minority, but you wouldn't think so because we're doing it well and everybody's loving it, and we come together with different collaboration brews that we do. We have a few societies that we belong to. For the women, it's the Pink Boots Society, and I don't know if you've heard of Pink Boots through your travels, but it's an international group of women who do business in breweries. Whether you're a brewer, or whether you're an owner, or whether you just run the cash register, if you make a living in the brewery, you can belong to Pink Boots Society. And they do scholarships for industry type things, educational scholarships. And then for the black brewers, we are just now starting a coalition of black brewers in Massachusetts, and we're going to start doing some collaboration brews. There's already one been out there, Black is Beautiful. And this different collaboration is being spearheaded by CJ from Arc Point and Ray Berry from White Lion. And we're all going to get together and brew a beer, and the proceeds will then also support scholarships for education for black individuals that want to get into brewing and educational scholarships.
Hey, so this is Mary, and It's pretty cold today, and I rode my bike over here, and she's got my electric gloves on. What do you think about those things?
They're amazing. My hands are so warm.
And Mary and I don't know each other until now, but Mary just did one of my favorite things, which is RAGBRAI. Tell me about that.
So last year I signed up for RAGBRAI. It was from Iowa, but I had never done it. And so I went out and I just rode my bike across the state of Iowa, and it was one of the most fun things I think I've ever done. It was an amazing experience, and I can't wait to do it again.
Hey, so tell me some things that you've done to make your community better here.
Okay. Well, so you talked earlier about the dream of the brewery, essentially. What we really dreamed about this brewery was about community, about bringing people together, about education, ultimately. So with this particular brewery, we're very locally based. Most of our constituents that come in here are local. We support the local sports team, Little Leagues. Mostly the way we do it for our local people is we have a practice tap, and then we also have a charity tap. Usually the charity tap, we do one run of beer that goes in the charity tap, and we choose a charity. So we were talking about charitable events. My most favorite charitable event is actually for my sister. It's called Drink Pink. This is the pink beer. This is a creation of mine. It's unique. You won't get it anywhere else. But the Drink Pink charitable event happens once a year in October. For every pink beer that I sell, in honor of my sister who passed away from cancer, a portion of the proceeds goes towards cancer research. We choose a different cancer charitable society each year to go to, but every October, Drink Pink, come visit us.
Hey, so how'd you get the name Brew Practitioners?
So Brew Practitioners, so just like we practice the art of medicine, just like we practice law, we're also practicing brewing beer. It's different every time. It's an art. You're never going to perfect it, but it's the art of it, the love of it, the practice of it that makes it perfect.
I found bikes and beer all over the world, and sometimes that friend I hadn't met yet was simply an amazing person. On a trip to Tanzania that involved bicycling, breweries, and a safari with the majestic wildlife of East Africa, I had the good fortune of meeting a woman named Connie Neighbor. Connie founded Karama Connection, an orphanage taking care of abandoned and orphaned children, giving them housing, education, healthcare, and mostly love. By subscribing to Hop Odysseys, you help provide for these kids. To learn more, see karamaconnection.org. It may change your life.